Well, I would like to say things escalated quickly. They escalated slowly. This has been percolating, slow burn, simmering for a while. Micah Parsons, Cowboys linebackers, finally had enough. He wants out. Long statement posted on social media that confirmed a lot of the things that I said last night in Canton when Maria Taylor and I were talking about the Parsons situation. It's simple. They've been trying to get a deal done directly with him. And they've been taking the position that he agreed to a deal, and that's that. And there's nothing else to do. And it is asinine because the collective bargaining agreement makes it clear that if you do have a deal, you need to reduce it to writing quickly, as soon as practical. You have to put it in writing, and you can't cut the agent out. If a player is self represented, that's one thing. But if a player is represented by an NFLPA certified agent, that is the exclusive representative. That is the person you have to go through. And for whatever reason, the Cowboys have refused to deal with David Mulugeta on behalf of Micah Parsons. Now, there could be an effort by the Cowboys to say, we've talked to him. But remember this, there's other clients that Athletes First represents that are on the Cowboys. And I said last night, they've talked to him about other things, but not Micah Parsons. They haven't engaged in Micah Parsons. And when Michael Hawley and I were breaking it down today, I suggested it might be as simple as the Cowboys are waiting for Mulugeta to make the first move. Now, Parsons says Mulugeta has tried to get their attention, but they just ignore him. It really is ridiculous. And I don't know what the Cowboys expected. What were they waiting for? Were they not going to do anything until Micah said, okay, put in writing the thing that I agreed to in March, even if I didn't agree to anything in March? And even if it's not done until it's done. It annoyed me when I first saw people saying that the Cowboys and Micah Parsons have a handshake deal, as if that means anything. It means nothing. A handshake deal in any setting is not worth the paper it's not written on. Now, there are some contracts that can be binding without a document in writing. There are some that can be. In this context, it clearly has to be reduced to writing and signed before the league can even begin to approve it. No side deals, no verbal deals, nothing other than a formal contract counts. So what do we do now if you're the Cowboys? Well, maybe this gets them to wake up. Maybe they realize we better take this seriously and get this guy paid. And what if now, all of a sudden, they call up David Mulugeta and say, okay, sorry, we're sorry. We're sorry. Let me just say this. We're sorry. Let's get this deal done. How much do you want? Here's the checkbook. You write the check. How much do you want? What if Parsons says, too late, effed around and found out, I want out, set me free? What are they going to do? They're going to trade him? I've already seen reports that they're not going to trade him, or they have no intention to trade him. Okay, that's fine. Teams are going to start calling now. Hey, how about this? How about that? How about this? 2 first-round picks plus for Micah Parsons, along with the willingness to make him the highest paid player on the defensive side of the ball in NFL history, or the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. So we'll see what happens. But the Cowboys aren't quite in checkmate, but man, they're in check. They are definitely in check. And if I know the Cowboys the way I think I know the Cowboys, they'll put themselves in checkmate. The Cowboys are in check, and their next move will put them in checkmate. Unless they prove us wrong. Unless they show that they're willing to acknowledge their mistake. And hey, that may be the only way out of this at this point, is to say we got it wrong. Maybe there's a power struggle going on within the organization between Jerry and Steven. Maybe it's time for Jerry to give it up. And I know that's a difficult conversation to have, and I don't want it to sound ageist at all, but it is similar to the issues that we all deal with aging parents. You take the car keys away. It may be time to take the car keys away. If this is a Jerry problem, if this is something that Jerry has created by taking the position, we will not talk about anything. The only thing we're going to talk about is putting in writing the agreement that we reached with Micah, even if he doesn't believe we reached an agreement. It really is something. What a Friday afternoon news dump. It prompted the first PFTPM of the non-PFTPM season. Micah Parsons wants out of Dallas. What happens next? This is what you like, Cowboys. You want this. You want to be the center of attention. I don't know that you wanted it like this, especially if Parsons is serious. And we don't know. We don't know what it's going to take to turn him around at this point. Hey, Micah, how about 42? Hey, Micah, how about 43? Hey, Micah, how about 44? Hey, Micah, how about 45? If he says nope, 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 man, it's going to be something. Congratulations, Cowboys. You are the main focal point of the news cycle. You did it. It's like the world's greatest cup of coffee and Elf. Congratulations. You did it. Good luck. Have a great weekend. We'll see you bright and early Monday morning for PFT Live, unless the world keeps turning and we need to come back and have a further conversation about whatever happens next between the Cowboys and Micah Parsons. Have a great weekend. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.